And hello again, everybody. What has been all year West Georgia Women's Basketball Weekly. A little bit of a weekly recap and a year in review with Coach Shatil Bradford with us today. Coach, great effort as always out of the kids over against Lee the other day, Saturday in Homewood, Alabama. Came up a little bit short against a pretty good ball club.
Yeah, I think so. I think at the end of the day, they are a pretty good team. And we had a couple of breakdowns a little late that really cost us the game. But all in all, our girls did show up to play, and we made it a very competitive game.
I know everybody except one team in the country is going to have to end with a loss every year. Don't dwell on that. Talk about some of the things you'll remember, high points on the year, doubling Valdosta, whatever it might be through the season.
The biggest thing that I remember throughout this season is just the perseverance that our team had and the way that we came away and we pushed every game. I think that this team really made strides in being the best that they could this year, and knowing that we ended the season with no permanent injuries. Seniors, undergrad, the whole team. I love the fact that we made it through a season without injuries. Not many teams can say that throughout the country, and to end the way we did, it was still on a positive note because we know that we still have a pretty good core coming back, and we're going to be successful. I believe that.
We had a knack, it seemed like. If it was close late, we'd figure out a way. The Valdosta wins come to mind, beating Lee in here, the West Florida tournament win. We gave ourselves a chance with a minute to go. We were going to do pretty well, weren't we?
Yeah, I think, and that's the thing. You just want to be in a position that you give yourself a chance. And knowing that we have that team and that they've seen where they can get and they got a taste of it, it's like, okay, let's come back and let's be better next year. Let's work hard. And I think they're all eager for that.
At the Division II level, at every level, heck, recruiting's your lifeblood. Obviously, 5 seniors played their final ball game for us in the tournament last week. You've already got 2 in the fold, and recruiting is obviously an ongoing process, but one thing you were mentioning before, you're bringing in 2 kids already that are signed here who know how to win.
Exactly. We have Jalen Shaw, and then we have Lene Edwards. And Lene Edwards plays at Southwest DeKalb. They went to the Final Four this year. Unfortunately, they lost in the Final Four, but they had a great season. And then you have Jalen Shaw, who her team made it to the championship and won. And so both of these girls know what winning takes and knows what hard work is. And I think we're excited to have them, but it's also the fact that they're excited to be here.
And obviously, Coach, you don't talk about specifics in recruiting until you sign them past signing day. But we're looking for players who can be fits, and we'll probably need some immediate help, too, with what you're looking for right now.
Exactly. I think we're looking for more kids with experience. Just because we are going to be somewhat young next year, we want to bring some kids in that can make an immediate impact. But we also want to make sure that they fit our culture. I mean, you think about it, all of our kids, we had, out of our 5 seniors, 3 of them already graduated and 2 will graduate in May. So we want kids that fit into that and that our kids enjoy being around as much as we enjoy being around them. So that's the big thing for us. And I think we have a few kids coming in the next few weeks, and we're just going to make sure that whoever we fill those last few spots with is going to make a perfect fit for what we want to do and what we're trying to get to.
And even though you had a large senior group, you played so many folks, you've got a nucleus coming back. It's Edley, Ashley, and the babies to some degree, but they've played. They know what you want and what you need.
And that's the great thing about it. You know, we had 12 players this year, the whole roster. Only one of them was a redshirt. Everyone else touched the floor at some point in time. And so they have the experience coming back, and they can't say, oh, I was a freshman last year, I didn't play. No, everybody has played throughout this season, so we have experience, and they know what we expect, and they know what they're going to see. You know, with a lot of the teams coming back, they're not losing as much as we lost. And if they are losing some, they're not losing it from their core. And so I think that is great experience to have coming back and to know what we expect and what we want to have going forward.
Coach, can't wait to see everything come together in recruiting. And as we have mentioned before, you don't blink right now because all of a sudden fall will be here, and it'll be time to start getting officially ready for the brand new season.
Exactly, and I think that I'm excited for it. You know, the season ended not how I would have loved for it to end, but I'm not disappointed. And I love our team, and I'm still hopeful for the future and still working hard to get to that championship.
Coach Bradford, thank you so much for your efforts, along with Coach Groninger and these outstanding young women, great representatives of our whole university.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Coach Shatil Bradford with us, wrapping up her first year on the staff at the University of West Georgia, as the Wolves women get out on the recruiting trail and wrap up the semester academically the way they usually do, and that's with success as well. We look forward to the next season, 2019-2020. Hey, November's not all that far away, is it? We're only 8 months right now. And that is it for our final West Georgia Women's Basketball Weekly of the 2018-19 season. For Coach Bradford, I'm Mitch Gray saying thank you for joining us, and forevermore, go Wolves.
Oh, well.